Hi guys, good afternoon, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. As a disclaimer, this is an adult only colouring channel and my videos are in no way intended for or aimed at children. So in this video, I thought I would do a colouring chat with you, maybe a little bit less of a chatty video because I've just filmed a colouring chat and yeah, but anyway, I want to use the time I have today to try and get a few videos pre-recorded. I did start recording a colouring chat last week, but that video hasn't been uploaded and it won't be because I no longer have the picture. Anyway, enough of me rambling and the blah blah. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be working from the Beautiful Creatures colouring book by MysticArtMirrors, known as Christin GloriousInk. I purchased this stunning book from her Etsy shop. So what I will do, guys, is put the link to her Etsy store down in the description below, so that if you're interested in any of Christin's artwork, be it a physical colouring book like this or PDFs, then you can go and check her out. So I did make a start on a page in here last night and it was this one, but my Arteza Everblend skin tone marker, it was the pale peach that I was using, it ran out, so I've grabbed another because I don't know if you guys know, Arteza sell their Everblend markers in packs of 4 on Amazon, and I think I paid $8.99 for mine, which is great. So I got 2 boxes because it was colours that I use all the time. So I bought a box of peach and a box of the pale peach. So I've grabbed a new marker. I've got my Tianhao pastel colours pulled out. You may be able to see them if I just move the camera here. And then some of the Bic Intensity Ultrafine. So I've got some bits and pieces pulled out. I want to do like a pastel rainbow kind of thing with her hair. So I'm going to base it with markers. I don't know about the rest of the page. I'll just, I'll take it as it comes. But I thought while I'm here and while I'm trying to be productive, I would film a colouring chat with me working on this page with you. So I just need to finish this bit here of her body. So let's get this new pale peach Everblend marker. If the Arteza products are something you're interested in, then I am an Arteza affiliate, so my affiliate links are down in the description of all of my videos. You don't have to use those links to purchase from if you don't want to. It's not obligatory, but they're just there if you wish to use them, and please know that if you do, I appreciate it so much, and it's a great way for you to be able to support the channel at no additional cost to you. So just to put that out there. So how are you all doing? How is everyone? Like I said, I thought I would while I'm going to be working on this anyway, I thought, why not film it? Why not? I hope you're all keeping well and that you're having a nice week so far. Okay. So let's just put that one to the side. Please excuse me if I need to keep stopping. I don't think I've been drinking enough, so but I feel really thirsty today, so I'm trying to stay hydrated, and I'm drinking a lot. So yeah, I'm trying to do my thing and just stay hydrated. I'm gonna give her, let's do the majority of her hair pink, and then we'll start like the pastel braids and things down here. Let's do that. So this is the Tian Hao markers. You guys have seen me use these before. They're a relatively new supply to me. I've had them about 2 months or so, maybe a little bit longer. A little more, a little less. But I love them, and they have such a beautiful selection of pastel colours. So like I said, this may not be as much of a chatty colour and chat because I've just filmed quite a long one. And I was working on a Tiger King PDF illustrated by Carla Magana, which I purchased from her Etsy shop. So I was colouring that in the colouring chat that I've just filmed. It was so much fun. This colour's looking really pretty. I don't know if it's translating very well on the screen, but yeah, it's a really lovely colour. Like I said, I started this last night when I was sat in bed, but my marker ran out, and I was just like, I don't want to go downstairs and hunt for, you know, the markers. I wouldn't need to hunt really. I knew where they were, but I was just like, I can't be bothered. So I was like, okay, I'll just put that one on the back burner until tomorrow. And yeah, here we are. I do need to get some, I think it's is it the lilac or the lavender Everblends? I need to get replacements of that colour as well. But because I've got these pastel colours, I'm not, you know, I'm not too worried about that one just yet. Hi, Louie. Hi. Oh, baby. What you doing? You come and sit in the window. Louie. You come and sit in the window? You sit by Mummy? You know what you want to do, huh? You come and sit by me? Yeah. Well, big softy. Bless him. He's been out in the garden making the most of the sunshine. I don't blame him. Bless him. He's got the right idea. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah. I know. Do you love me? You love your mummy? I love you. Yeah, I don't blame him making the most of sunshine, but it got to a point I had to go out and carry him in and bring him inside so he could have some food and drink. Do him, you know, big fresh bowl of water. So he's had that and he's been fed. But it's that time of day. It's sort of, you know, it's really been quite hot out there. So I know, baby. It wouldn't hurt him to stay in the cool just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. So I don't know how her hair's going to turn out. I'm hoping for the best. We'll see. We'll see. It's not going to be like an ombre effect. It's not. But I'm hoping it, you know, gives me, you know, kind of pastel unicorn vibes. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, so there's the pink. I'm gonna go with the lilac. Let's do that one. So do these in that colour. That's the only thing with the Tian Hao markers, and I have mentioned it before, is that they have the codes on the colour chips on the end, on, you know, the top of either lid, but they don't anywhere on the marker. They don't have a colour name. So, but that's all right. The colours are actually pretty accurate to the colour caps. So the colour chips on the top, they're, you know, quite accurate to these. So I'm not yeah, I'm not overly bothered. So if you guys have been colouring, what have you been working on? What have you been working on? What have you been colouring? Do you have a favourite book or books by a favourite illustrator that you've been really drawn to lately? For me, I was in a bit of a colouring funk for a few days, but pulled out my Carla Morgana books and I just had at it and really had fun. So that has helped a lot, and I've just been kind of, yeah, on a bit of a mission with my Carla Morgana pages at the moment, which I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, not at all. Okay, I've got a funny feeling this green that I've just put down, that marker is on its way out. So I do have an alternative pulled out, which is a couple of shades deeper, but I'm not, you know, not too concerned about it. So I want to make this one like a very, very cute, whimsical, you know, girly page. And I definitely think the sunshine has an effect on my my choice of colour palette for this. I think it's just so beautiful, you know. Just wondering if okay. I thought I had coloured it strange then. I wouldn't be surprised if I had. I know what I'm like. It can't take me anywhere. So I'm just alternating the colours. This blue is lovely, really, really pretty. Blue, green. I want to get as much of the pigment out of this marker as I can because it is one of my favourite colours. That's right, it just means I need to just work with it a little bit more. What's the matter? You want to go back out? It's hot out there, honey. It's hot. What? I've got a funny feeling he's going to jump up in the window next to me, and I've got candles just to the side of me, so I'm going to just blow those out a second. 1, 2. I do not want him burning himself. What do you want to do, baby? You want to go out? You want to go out or you want to sit up here? Come on. What? You don't know what you want to do? What do you want to do? Honestly, guys, I love all of my cats, but I adore Louis. He's been with me through so much. Haven't you? Are you my right hand man? Catch him. Catch him. Right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna let him out. Come on. Come on then. Let me let you out. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah. No, just putting Louis out. I'm recording and he was sat. He's been fed, not in him fresh bowl of water. Yeah. But he was sat like meowing.
I've just sent him Tegan up to get some coffee made because I dropped the canister.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything you want up there?
We could probably do some more coffee.
Alright. That would be
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Okay. Let's try this again. Louis is happy. He's back out in the sunshine. Bless him. Okay. Right. So let's continue with her hair. And I think I'm just going to have to kind of alternate colours here, I think. So you can see there's a bit more of a braid here. So let's do this. And then we can work the other pastel colours around it. Yellow. Yeah, I just wanted this to be really kind of whimsical and pretty. And I think I'm going to do a glittery background I want to use the, where is it? I think it might be on my trolley. Yeah, it's on my art cart. The Mod Podge Extreme Glitter. I haven't used that yet, and I've just literally just said in my last colouring chat that I'm going to use it on the background on that Tiger King page, and I'm just thinking I might try it on this one as well. If I do like a pastel background to kind of, you know, to match the colours of her hair, I think that'll look really lovely. And then put the extreme glitter over the top, and then embellish it with you know, like some little stars and things. I think that'll look quite pretty. Let's see, a bit of the green here as well. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use I don't know, maybe like, I've got the Faber-Castell chalk pastels, so maybe I could try them with, you know, on the background with the Mod Podge over the top. I don't know. I don't know if that would, if the Mod Podge would sort of smear and make the pastel kind of go like muddy, because that's the last thing I want. But then I guess if we don't try, we don't know. I could always try it on a spare piece of paper, I guess. Experiment, couldn't we? Let's see what we get. So as you can see, I'm just, you know, alternating the colours like we have up here in her braid. So yeah, I think this will look really cute. I know I want to do the bird blue. I know I want to do that, so I might do that now actually, just while I've got this marker in my hand. So let's do that. Oh, I missed one of her nails last night. That's alright, because I think I might go over that anyway with the glitter gel pen. So not to worry. Let's just colour over all of it. I'll go over that anyway. Saves faffing about, doesn't it? Let's just get the marker base done. Okay, yeah, I like that blue. Looks really pretty. Blue and then green. And then we could use this, oh, I haven't done this one. Why did I miss this? Oh, seriously. See, you can't take me anywhere. So, if we do. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one. Okay. And pink. That's the only thing. I can't seem to break the spine on these books, so it's really difficult getting my my piece of protective card to sit straight in the back, but it's okay. I'm gonna put some purple here. And there. Just filling in sections of the hair while I've got that marker in my hand. I'll put some here as well, I think. Good. Okay, so purple and then blue. And then green. Pink. Put some pink here. So like I said, I know this isn't a very talkative colour and chat, but I hope you're enjoying it nonetheless. Let's put some blue there. And yellow. Pop a bit there. Can't really see that pink very well. I'll go over that in a minute, and then we'll just do the beak on this little guy. Let's go over that pink. There we go. Okay, I think, is this the, yeah, that's the colour that I used on her lips and nails last night. There we go. So there's her sort of rainbow unicorn hair. I don't know about you guys, but I love it. I think that is so pretty. I really do. I really like that. And I think what I'm going to try and do is shade her skin using these colours as well. I think that'd look really nice. But what I'm going to do at the moment is just put these, let me move my juice bowl, put these pastel markers back a second. Because I'm going to go in now. There we go. With the Bic Intensity Ultrafines and bring out some of the little strands here in her hair. So I've pulled out similar kind of colours in these markers to what I've used here, but they're like a darker shade of that. So let's, do you know what, I'm going to take that out and see if that makes a difference. I'm going to try and break the spine as well. I'm sorry guys, I'm really all over the place, but I'm really struggling to, like, you know, get into like the spine of these books, but I don't want to ruin it at the same time. Okay, it feels like it's giving a little bit. Okay, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. So it's laying more flat now. I'm not having to battle so much. This is the other page in here that I've done. So I'm working on this one at the moment. So let's oh my goodness, I'm all 6s and 7s. Let's put this sheet behind. I know what else might help actually. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. I'm going to put a ball clip at the top like that. That will just help the page stay open as well. Yeah, the spines, yeah, it's going. It's going. So I'm gonna take my Bic Intensity Ultrafine, and where we've got like these strands drawn in on the hair with that fine liner, I'm going to zoom you in. And yeah, I'm going to just enhance some of these. Okay. So can you see where I, you know, with the pink, this is like a pastel pink as well. It's just, you know, a few tones darker. And I'm going to do this throughout her whole hair. So I won't do all of this on camera, but you can just kind of, you know, you can get the idea. I did do it on the character on the other page as well. On her, through her hair, she's got sort of different colour strands, so I really like colouring hair like this. I love it. I like how it looks. So I'm going to do this throughout all of her hair. I think in hindsight I shouldn't have done this brown, but it looked like rope. So that was kind of where I was going with that. You know, it looked like rope or twine or something. So That was where I got the idea for the colour from, but yeah, I think I should have done it something different now. But never mind, not to worry. So this is what I'm going to do all the way through her hair. Let's just do, I'll show you on a few, you know, the other colours. So let's do the purple. Let's just do a little bit up here, just so you can get an idea. And then, like I said, I'll finish this off camera, because I think out of the whole thing, this is the most time consuming. It's doing the bits like this on the hair, but I honestly, I don't mind that at all. I love it. You guys know me, I like all the little, you know, sort of little details and embellishments and things. I love it. The little bits that bring a page together. And sometimes it's the things that you wouldn't always see if you were just sort of having a quick glance, or if you were at a distance. But if you look at the page up close, it's really noticeable. You can see all the little bits and white highlights and little whispers of like sparkles and stuff. I love all that. The really subtle stuff, but then when you look at it up close, it's like, wow, that looks really good. So I don't know about you guys, but I never ever get a tan. But then saying that, I never show enough skin too anyway. But I normally, because I'm so pale skinned, I'm literally, I may as well just be transparent. I'm so fair skinned. So if I ever do catch the sun, it sort of burns a bit, peels, and then goes back to white. So yeah. Although I must admit, last year, where I was wearing just sort of like my little slip-on like flip-flop sandal things, because they're pretty much the only things I could get on my feet because of my arthritis. So with my feet and the joints in my feet and my toes being swollen, and yeah, I didn't realise I had caught the sun on my feet, and it wasn't sunburn, but it actually my skin looked dirty. It just took the sandals off, and then I had like a little T-bar mark on my skin where I had caught the sun, and where the bar of the sandals had been. That was white, and the rest of my feet were like a sun-kissed colour. And it was like, great. It looks like I have a tide mark on my feet. I would love to be one of those people who doesn't tan really easily, or doesn't go really, you know, really brown, but just take the whiteness off my skin and give me like a dewy, sun-kissed look. That would be perfect. I would love that, but in my case, that's wishful thinking. But a girl can dream. Okay, so that's just some of the, you know, the little bits of purple. So what have we done? We've done the pink, purple. There's like another sort of pinky, it's like this colour that I've used on her lips. So we could put some of that in her hair. That might look quite cute. Next to that other pinky colour. I don't think this one's, this mark is not gonna last long. So many of my Bic markings are running out, it's ridiculous. I threw 3 when I was swatching before I started my Tiger King picture. So yeah, I definitely need to get replacements. I'm just looking to see if there's like a little sweet spot on here where it's, you know, kind of the ink isn't struggling so much, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. Oh well, there's one. There's one. It's kind of cute. Let's do a few with the green. So, like I said, you can just see the, you know, the tone difference with some of these markers I'm going to be using to work my way through her hair, you know, and pick out some of the individual strands and stuff. I just think it adds something, you know. It's little things like this, but it can make such a huge difference to your page. And like I said, I enjoy it. I enjoy the little bits like this. You know, on pictures, if it's like little teeny fiddly bits, it's something I've got to be in the mood for. But things like this, when it's like the details and stuff, I love it. Absolutely love it. So can you see just, you know, just really subtle tone difference? Do some blue and some yellow, and then maybe we'll start adding a little bit of shading. This colour in chat isn't going to be too long. This blue was quite a darker one because the pale sort of pastel blue in these Bic Intensity Ultra Fines, I think I had 2 or 3 of them, and they have all ran out, like literally completely dry, not a drop of ink left. So you could tell that that was a colour that I used to really enjoy using, and I used it a lot. So, but that's fine. It's just, you know, the sign of a well-loved art supply, isn't it? Okay. I know I was saying in my last colouring chat about it seeming, you know, quite a lot busier outside today, sort of people and traffic wise. And okay, I'm gonna have to be quiet because the window's open. But I am like certain, without a shadow of a doubt, that our neighbours are having friends over for a barbecue next door. I sound like such a nosy name, but it's like, what, you know, what happened to social distancing and stuff? You know, I get it. People want to make the most of this gorgeous weather and catch up with friends and stuff, but you know, I just, health and safety, you know, kind of trying to reduce the spread of infection and things, and oh, I don't know. I'm having a whinge. I'm yeah. I sound like one of those kind of neighbours at the moment, don't I? But I just, I don't know. Yeah, I was saying to Aaron about this last night. You know, when we were listening to updates and stuff, and you know, there was a television interview. So you had the journalist and a doctor. And the doctor was basically saying, you know, that if they lift the lockdown, lift the quarantine too soon, you're running the risk of a second round of the virus. so that it may go for a while, but it would go, come back around, for like a second time. And I said to Aaron, why would people even risk that, and do all the hard work they've done by listening to the rules and the regulations and things put in place for our own health and safety and that of others, by just jumping the gun too soon, Surely would it not be better to be safe than sorry? And just, if it means a couple extra months in lockdown, then fine. If it stops the infection coming back again. But I guess, some people just maybe aren't as concerned about things like that as what I am. I don't know. Anywho, so I'm just putting a slightly darker outline on the yellow now. Okay. So can you see, just by adding those few different tones, it just really adds something quite nice, I think. So what I'm going to do is zoom out a little bit. Do I want to use my Crayola pencils? I'm trying to think what pencils I have that have some nice like pastel, some nice sort of pastel tones that I could use on her skin. What haven't I used in a while? Let's try. What have I got here behind me? Let's have a look. Polychromos. I haven't used those in like such a long time. Let's take these for a spin, shall we? Feels like it's been ages since I've used these pencils. So let's do that. Okay, so let's just move these markers out of the way a second, and we'll pull some colours out that I think might look quite nice for her skin. So we've got let's grab a swatch a second. Okay, so I'm going to use light yellow glaze. The light magenta, I don't have like a lilac-y colour. Oh, okay. No, I don't like that. We'll have to look in another set for a violet, for like a lilac-y colour. And then how about, oh, that's nice, light cobalt blue, light phthalo green, okay, and so I need to find like a lilac-y colour. Let's see. Look. I think these are the alternatives. Okay, so it looks like I'm using purples out of that set. Oh my gosh. I just want a nice lilac. Okay, Castle Arts. I'm so sorry guys, like I said, I'm all over the place. We will find a nice lilac pencil. Okay, the Castle Arts are looking promising. Ugh. Let's give this one a whirl. Let's try that. That's a bit too pinky. My goodness me. Oh, okay, that's pretty. I like that one. Is there any others? I think that looks a bit too, yeah. Okay, that's fine. We'll use that one then from the Castle Arts. So let's put those there. Okay. All right, so just to recap, the pencils that I'm going to use on her skin are in the Castle Art pencils. This is from the 120 set. They don't have colours, but they have numbers. So it's 036 for the lilac. And then in the rest of these are Polychromos by Faber-Castell. So I've got light cobalt turquoise, which is 154. Light yellow glaze, which is 104. Light phthalo green, which is 162. And light magenta, which is 169. So let's think. I'm not sure how to start this. Oh, do you know what? Let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. So here on her ear, I'm going in with the light cobalt turquoise. And I'm just going to use a really light hand and just, start putting these colours where I think they'll look nice and whatnot. And I'm just going to build it up from there. I don't know how this is going to look. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a go. Because if we don't try, then, we won't know, will we? So let's do that. I don't know about you guys, but I am just crazy about pastel colours like this. I love it. Absolutely love it. I think what I might do as well is use the Jelly Roll Clear Glitter gel pen, the Clear Stardust. So it's I think it's basically like silver glitter suspended in a clear gel. So I think I'm going to use that on some of these strands of hair as well. So when you turn the page in the light, you can just see like strands of glitter. I think that would look really pretty. So we'll give that a go and see what we get. Okay, so I'm going to try a little bit of green. So this is the light phthalo green, such a beautiful colour. So I'm just going to blend that into the blue a smidge, just a little bit. And like I said, I'm using a really, really, really light pressure. I don't want any of these colours to be sort of too thick and heavy on the skin. I still want them to be, I want them to be noticeable but subtle at the same time. So yeah, I think that will be what I try and achieve with this. And then let's just try the yellow, just like literally. I'm gonna hold the pencil further back, so I'm barely kissing the page with this yellow, just to try and blend out the edges of the green just ever so slightly. just to add that little bit of softness, just like I said, ever so slightly. Okay, I don't hate it. So that's something, I guess. But it has taken quite a lot of that skin tone away. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna embrace it. I'm gonna embrace it. So let's some green. Again, really lightly. Just being quite mindful of how much of the colour that I'm putting down as well. So it's there, you can see it, it's noticeable. But it's not overpowering. I'm a little bit concerned about that, but I could always, let's think. I could try the oh my goodness, Buff Titanium, the Caran d'Ache Luminance pencil in Buff Titanium. I could always try that to try and sort of lighten these colours and blend, you know, and sort of blur the colours together a little bit. So I could always give that a go. But let's just see. Let's see where we go with her skin. See what we get. Okay, so let's add a little bit of blue. I'm just going really ever so lightly. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we'll have fun trying. That's what it's about, isn't it? It's just experimenting and seeing, you know, seeing what we can do. You know, and just trying different things, because that's such a big part of the fun, isn't it? It's just trying something new. Because if you don't try it, you're not going to know if it'll work or not, or how it'll look. And if it's something that you're really curious about, then you'll just, you know, you'll try it. It may not always work, but then it absolutely might, and you might really be proud of the results and then think, right, it was something I want to do that again in the future on something different. Okay, so I want to add a bit of this purple now as well, I think. So I'm going to bring some of that here. Don't even know if this is translating on camera. I hope it is. I hope it is. Okay, let's put some of that purple here as well. Such a pretty colour. Really is lovely. The thing is, if you're, you know, with pencils like this, if you're really light-handed with them, you can build up your layers and your blends as well. If that's something that you want to do, you don't have to. We all colour differently. Could you imagine if we all coloured the same? How boring that would be. But we've all got our own way of doing things, haven't we? There's no right or wrong. You know, you do it how's best for you and how you want to colour. You know, don't let anyone say, well, no, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. Why shouldn't you? There's nothing wrong with, using something how you want to use it, or finding a new way to use a supply. There is nothing wrong with that at all. You do what makes you happy and have fun. Life's too short. Okay, so let's put some of this lilac down here as well, I think. Blend that in from her chin. So I am putting a little bit more pressure down here so that the colour is a bit more noticeable, just because it's down here, so I think it would be a little bit darker. I don't do the whole light source thing. I just put shadows and whatever where I think it will look nice. And I want a bit more purple down here, so that's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to go in with the pink. Oh, a bit too much pressure there. Okay. And just little circles and just blend that in. I'm pulling it over into the green as well. Who knows, we might even get like a kind of iridescent sort of skin look. Who knows? Who knows? But, you know, we're going to try and just, you know, see what we get. Okay, so I want some more of this pink here. So I'm just, at the minute, I'm literally just adding the colours where I think they'll look nice. But then I will, you know, go in and sort of work a bit more sort of like eye makeup and things like that. Or do stuff like that, but I don't want anything too overpowering. I want this to be really soft and pretty and whimsical, like I said earlier. So I am going to put a bit of extra pink here because we're sort of coming down here onto her cheek. So put a bit more pink there. Whoops. And I think I went a bit too heavy with the lilac there, but that's okay. Let's try and just blend that in a bit with the pink. Wow, super loud bike. Okay, so hopefully you can kind of get a rough idea what I'm going for. Okay, bit of yellow here. So I'm just going to add a little bit of yellow and then we're going to call this a video. I wanted to be quite productive with videos today. This is my second, but yeah, I think that'll be it for today, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully you can see there, you know, what the look I'm trying to get. If I zoom in a little bit, so can you see these different colours where I'm just slowly adding them to the skin? So yeah, we'll see how this turns out. So I hope you've enjoyed this colouring chat. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember everyone, please stay home, stay safe, and I will speak to you all again really soon. Lots of love.